Yes, we're back. This is Now, and what I love about this show is the variety, the type of information, the variety of information that you get, and the variety of vibes. I'm not going to ask my next guest to shimmer. They're going to be like, no, Lisa, because, or maybe not, or maybe not. My next guests are Dr. Jacqueline Bridge, Head of Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering at the University of the West Indies. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Dr. Chris Maharaj, who is a senior lecturer in the department. Good morning. And we're talking about engineering innovative solutions, which is a conference that's coming up. But before we go into the actual conference, I want to talk to Dr. Bridge because in this International Women's Day, I actually was part of a panel at Shell. And one of the engineers there was talking about the experiences being a female in a male-dominated space. And I couldn't let you get away without asking you to just share a bit about that experience, although you are in academia, right?
Right.
What is it like being in engineering as a female?
That's an interesting question. I have found that in academia, people tend to judge you on your track record, what you've done, how what you've contributed to the department, etc. So I haven't really found.
That's because you're a star. That's what she's right. She's not saying the competence says it all, and that's exactly what I see as well when I get that question in film and in film and so on. You are judged. You are right. You are so right. You're judged on your performance, your competence, and so on.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it neutralizes some of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So originally, when I started, there was another lady there. But for a long while, she left shortly after, and for a long while, I was the only woman in the department. But now we're getting more female lecturers.
Yeah.
And of course, we're getting a lot more female students. So we won't be so isolated in the future.
Well, I'm glad you spoke about students because one of the questions that I wanted to ask is what sort of programs does the department offer in mechanical and manufacturing engineering?
Well, Lisa, first of all, I wanted to vouch for Dr. Bridge. She's the best boss I ever had. I don't know if that means it's because she's a lady, but yes, she's best boss. So sorry, what was the question?
What sort of programs?
Oh, right. Okay, so we have undergraduate and postgraduate programs. We have undergraduate programs in mechanical engineering with biosystems, and industrial engineering. And we have master's programs that combine the management aspect and the technical aspects.
So you just called a number of areas there. So you're going to break it down for me.
Yes.
What's industrial engineering, mechanical engineering, and mechanical engineering with biosystems?
Okay.
Tell us exactly what they are.
So industrial engineering involves the design and optimization of industrial processes. So that could range from any sector. An example is the healthcare sector or the manufacturing sector. A project in that could be optimization of the plant layout of a facility. So we have mechanical engineering as well. And that involves the design, build, operation, and optimization of equipment and processes.
Okay.
A typical project that we one project that we had on this was related to this field is a solar-powered trash compactor, automatic trash compactor. And mechanical engineering with biosystems is focused, it's similar to mechanical engineering, but the focus is on the environment and agriculture. Yeah.
And do you find students rushing to be part of engineering? There was one time when petrochemical engineering was popular. Do you find students coming in?
So we have a lot of students who apply for mechanical engineering, mechanical with biosystems, etc. Because mechanical engineering is one of the more traditional forms of engineering, and students have an opportunity, graduates have opportunities in many fields. So in a smaller plant, if you're just going to hire one engineer, it's likely to be a mechanical engineer or possibly an industrial engineer.
Okay. So. And if students wanted to be part of the faculty to join University of West Indies, is it an easy process? Do they go online? How do they get more information?
So there is a portal from the UWI, sta.uwe.edu.
Right.
There is a portal for persons who are interested in applying to the university, and then they can apply from there.
And
what they typically would need is CAPE units 1 and 2 in mathematics and in physics.
okay.
Yes.
But in addition to that, you are also having your annual conference. This is something that you have every year.
Yes.
For how long now you've been doing this conference?
A while.
A while,
Yeah,
a
a while.
long while.
Tell us what's happening this year that's making it different and special.
Well, the emphasis is on innovation, using engineering solutions to help make the Trinidad more productive,
Right.
and to help diversify the economy. And the conference is going to be held tomorrow in the JFK Auditorium from 9 to 6 p.m. at the St. Augustine campus. Sorry, not the conference, but the exhibition part will be held from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. At the JFK Auditorium, St. Augustine campus. And there's a conference from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Tomorrow as well.
Yes, at Lecture Theatre 1, Max Richards Building.
So it's a one-day conference or 2 days?
It's a one-day.
One-day conference.
Exhibition first,
right.
then
And the exhibition is
conference.
open to members of the public?
Yes.
Yeah. So what sort of projects are you expected to see if you just come in there?
Good. Well, that's a good question. You'll see a lot of the students design and build projects. So we have students who have worked on wave energy conversion devices for ocean energy conversion to electricity. We have students who have worked on, as Dr. Maraj alluded to before, trash compactors, and we have students who have worked on projects where they're taking plastic and they're putting it into different formats. So we have one student who worked on converting plastics into fuel, and we had another student who worked on converting plastics into material for 3D printing. 3D printing is one of the more innovative forms of manufacturing
very
nowadays.
cutting edge, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. And very relevant. I was thinking how relevant these projects are to industry, but clearly you've already said it.
Well, Lisa, one of the examples is that it's not only plastic, as we use waste materials, so we could use waste plastic to make new products.
Right.
So that's an area of research that we are looking at into right now.
In terms of the industrial engineering projects too, I think this one will be interesting. We had a student who worked on a project to optimize the processes in the accident and emergency unit of the Mount Hope Hospital.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes, well, I've been there a couple of times with students, and it can take a long time. So to go through the processes, to look at what happens, to try to optimize that is a good thing, and something that our students are working on.
Well, one quick question before we toss over to Carrie. Can organizations request students to work on projects for them?
Yes, so companies are free to contact us. The number to call is 662-2002, extension 82170.
82170.
Right.
82170.
Yes.
That's the number to remember. Yeah.
Or mechanical.engineering@sta.ue.edu.
Okay, so we're going to leave that information with our receptionist, so that if you're out there and you're interested in mechanical engineering, and it's industrial engineering as well, and mechanical engineering with biosystems,
Yes,
correct.
There you go.
Perfect.
I got it. You can contact 662-2002. If you went to UWI or you had anything to do with UWI, you know this number. This number has never changed. But the number to remember is 82170. That's the extension to get more information. The exhibition takes place tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And go on to see the interesting exhibition that's there for you, and all the projects that we just spoke about, as well as the conference from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow at the University of the West Indies. Going across to Carrie.